Moving on to agenda item 9.1, this is a discussion and action item, approval of the resolution for adopting the 2022 property tax roll. Johnny, take her away.
Thank you, President Stolle. So under Property Tax Code Section 26.09, it is a legal requirement that the Board of Trustees review and approve the tax roll for that year. I will say that this is dependent on the Vader election passing this next week. If it's unsuccessful, then we'll have to bring this back. This is based on a tax levy, which of course is the value times the rate. And so this is predicated on that, but it is still a legal requirement, which is why we bring it forward for review tonight. I did think it was interesting as we review the levy and how diverse we are. We're very fortunate as a school district. We are residential 52.1%, commercial 39.4%, personal 7.6%, and ag just a little under 1%. So that is a very diversified tax roll, and that's one of the reasons I believe that we are so successful with our value going forward. From one year over to the next, we actually increased our tax levy, our tax roll, by about $27.3 million. That's about 3.5%. Now, if you remember, the actual value, when we talked about our certified values, they went up about 9.83%. But because of House Bill 3 and the tax compression, us going down 6.1 cents, that actually brought the overall levy down to about 3.5%, which I think is good for our taxpayers. Just overall, looking at the overall roll for this next year, the overall roll tax levy is $801 million, $182,214. And that comes from a taxable value of just a hair end over $66 billion. I'll stop there, answer any kind of questions that you guys might have on the tax levy, the tax roll for 2022.
Anybody have questions?
Maybe just a clarification. The 801 million, that's how much of that is going to potentially be recaptured? Or is that's based on, like, that's our number that our taxpayers are paying, and over a third of that's going somewhere else, right?
So if you remember on our conversations, about 37% of every dollar that's levied will go toward the state and the recapture.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for that clarification.